Amid the strain in the transatlantic ties, Britain's King Charles urged the US to stand firm with its Western allies. The comments came in address to the US Congress, the second by a British monarch till date. During his address, King Charles hailed the special bond between the US and the UK, calling it irreplaceable and unbreakable. Charles added that despite an age of uncertainty and conflict in Europe and West Asia, UK and the US will always be staunch allies, united in defending democracy.
As President Trump himself observed during his state visit to Britain last autumn, the bond of kinship and identity between America and the United Kingdom is priceless and eternal. It is irreplaceable and unbreakable.
King Charles also underlined that the US-UK relationship is more important today than it has ever been, and it cannot rest on past achievements. The comments assume significance as it comes at a time when ties between the US and UK have taken a hit due to differences over the Iran war, and sharp comments from US President Donald Trump.
The alliance that our two nations have built over the centuries, and for which we are profoundly grateful to the American people, is truly unique. And that alliance is part of what Henry Kissinger described as Kennedy's soaring vision of an Atlantic partnership based on twin pillars, Europe and America. That partnership, I believe, Mr. Speaker, is more important today than it has ever been.
After the address, King Charles met with chief executives from the technology industry in Washington, D.C. Photographs showed Charles speaking with NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, and MD President Lisa Su, among others. Later, US President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania hosted King Charles and Queen Camilla at the White House for a state dinner. Trump kicked off the state dinner with a speech where he called the bond with UK as a friendship unlike any other on earth. Trump also made a brief reference to the war in Iran, saying the US has militarily defeated its opponent.
And we're doing a little Middle East work right now, too, if you might know. And we're doing very well. We have militarily defeated that particular opponent. And we're never going to let that opponent ever, Charles agrees with me, even more than I do, we're never going to let that opponent have a nuclear weapon. They know that, and they've known it right now very powerfully.
Earlier in the day, the White House posted an image of King Charles and US President Donald Trump with the caption, "Two Kings." The post has sparked a buzz on social media, as Trump's critics have carried out multiple No Kings protests in the past. King Charles and Queen Camilla will now head to New York, where they will commemorate those killed in the 9/11 attacks ahead of its 25th anniversary. The 4-day state visit will conclude in Virginia, with King Charles meeting those involved in environmental conservation work.